Hello and welcome to another morning shower aha moment. My name is Suzanne and I am your intuition coach. So bridging the gap between the heart and the head is the easiest, quickest, and fastest way to get what you really want out of life. So when the gap between your heart's desire and your head's desire is too wide, you might find yourself struggling, and you might find yourself spending way too much time, way too much money, and way too much energy on what you don't want rather than what you do want. So what I mean is, if you are not clear on what your heart's desire is, your head will be unclear on how to deliver the promises of your heart. So if you asked me what is one way to begin trusting your intuition, I would say get clear on what you stand for. Well, how do you get clear, right? So my favorite ways are to ask myself after I've had an intuitive hit are, number one, what is it that I selfishly want out of the situation? And two, if I don't act on my intuition, could I live with myself? Now, these questions might seem pretty extreme, but when I think in those terms, there's a bit more oomph in how I respond to my intuitions. So when we think about what we selfishly want and we are very honest about it, we can quickly see what is lurking in our own shadow. So the shadows are the those aspects of ourself that we don't normally like to look at, but by being honest about all the aspects of our character, we shine a light on it for clarity. So also, when you clarify what it is that you just couldn't live with yourself by not acting on the intuitive guidance, it helps to shed light on that as well. So for example, I go to a business networking party, and there is someone there who could influence my business in a positive way, right? She has tons of connections. She has created tons of success for herself. She seems to be quite popular at this party, and heck, she's even wearing super great shoes, and I love shoes. And she's wearing the kind of shoes that I could see myself wearing. But I get a flash of insight at lightning speed, and I get an image of a shark wearing a dress. Or I might feel my stomach tighten and feel a twinge of repulsion. Or I might even hear the words of my inner voice say, "Stay away, this will only lead you to trouble." So in an instant, I have to ask myself, if I approach this person, am I in alignment with my personal core values? So using the example with the woman at the party, my selfish and egoic want is to possibly gain something monetarily from what this woman appears to offer. She is in a position where if she likes me, she could boost my business in some way, right? However, I could not live with myself if I sucked up to this woman just to get ahead. Now, those are my true feelings. So couple my true feelings, my core feelings, with the intuitive hit that I got. It now becomes a no-brainer, right? I am going to trust my intuition and stay in integrity to who I am no matter what. Now remember, there is nothing wrong or right with this person. There is no judgment. My intuition has just guided me into my own resonance with what my frequency level I'm comfortable engaging with is, right? So this is how you get clear. Even the shark in the dress image was an interpretation and symbolism in my head, but not reality. The reason why I advise not to assign judgment is because, I might have not been ready in this stage of my business development to work with this woman, but there's nothing wrong with her, right? I mean, heck, there are people who are not ready to work with me, but that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with me. It's just that it's not a resonant match at this time. So I can't stress it enough to you to really try not to assign judgment and just see each and every situation as a match or not. Simple as that. And if you find yourself ever in a similar situation, your cute little head might go down the thinking path of wanting to kick yourself and say, "What are you doing? That was a great opportunity." But you just have to trust that there will be plenty more opportunities around the corner that are actually, they're more in alignment with who and what you are and what you stand for. So a scarcity mindset is not who you are. You believe in abundance, and the more in integrity that you are, the more receptive you are to intuitive wisdom. And that will bring you more richness and quality of life than you can imagine. So just as a side note, I have actually been in conflict with myself in many different scenarios, not just with business, but other more personal scenarios. And let me tell you, the universe rewards integrity with unbelievable opportunities that you couldn't have planned for yourself. So trust in that. You are already highly intuitive. It's your resistance to receive information that is unclear. So, it's difficult to trust your intuition when you don't trust yourself to make decisions that are in alignment with who you really, really are. So these skills can be developed, and I believe that you have everything you need to have an awesome life. You are just basically one decision away from actualizing your truth. So there you have it. If you found this message valuable, like it with the like button and share it with others. It's really that easy. And oh yeah, and please leave your insights, because you know what? We are all each other's guides, and we all have value to add to one another. So take care, and until next time, stay open to your own insights during your own morning shower aha moments, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.